Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're diving straight into the exact blueprint for taking that time-consuming Instagram hobby of yours and turning it into an automated, highly profitable system. We're going to crack open the data and the exact strategies the top creators are using to scale their income completely unchained from their phones. So, let's get right into it.
I want you to ask yourself something right off the bat. When you're out there trying to get sales on Instagram, does it feel like you're desperately fighting your way upstream? Or is it more like floating down a lazy river in a really comfortable tube? If you feel like you're just constantly battling the algorithm and you've got absolutely nothing to show for it, it's usually because you're missing the core foundation that makes sales effortless. And here's the thing, the current of that river is literally already flowing in your favor. Get this, data shows that 61% of social users get on Instagram specifically to discover products and brands. And even better than that, a massive 29% actually pull the trigger and make purchases directly through the app. The buyers are already there. They're actively searching. You don't need 1 million followers or some massive viral moment to earn a living. You just have to put the right thing in front of them. So, what exactly is this tube that lets you just kick back and float down this river of eager buyers? Well, it's having a truly irresistible digital product. Honestly, if you don't have a product that people are genuinely craving, no amount of marketing hacks or trending audios is going to save you. It all starts with the foundation. What are you actually selling? All right, let's hit part 1, the viral product formula. If we want to define an irresistible viral digital product today, it absolutely has to have these 3 non-negotiable pillars. First up, it has to provoke curiosity. It needs to make someone who's mindlessly scrolling stop dead in their tracks and go, wait, how does that work? Second, it must solve a hyper-specific problem. Broad, generic topics, they're completely dead. And third, it needs to promise the unbelievable. It should honestly sound almost too good to be true, but the catch is you actually deliver on that promise. To really picture this, let's look at the contrast. Back in 2016, you could easily sell some generic course called Interior Design 101. Today, that's going to completely flop. Instead, you need a hyper-specific hook, something like elevate your entire wardrobe for $100. See the difference? It provokes curiosity because, let's be real, a single pair of jeans usually costs $100. It solves a specific problem for people wanting to look wealthy on a tight budget, and it promises something super unbelievable that you can then step up and skillfully deliver. Now, another massive reason products flop is that the creator fails to show the return on investment, or the ROI. And you might be thinking, hold on, I teach meal prep, not business. Well, it doesn't matter. You still have to clearly articulate that ROI. A guide on cooking 30 meals in 2 hours saves your buyer a ton of money on takeout, and it saves them precious time. And as we all know, time is money, right? Moving right along to part 2, validating your product idea. Okay, before you spend weeks building anything, you've got to run the Amazon test. Go over to Amazon and just search for the broad topic of your idea. If that topic doesn't have at least 5 books written about it, or a total of 500 5-star reviews across related products, then stop right there. There simply isn't enough active market demand. People are literally showing you with their wallets that they just don't care enough to spend money on solving this problem. Next up is the YouTube test. You want to find at least 3 channels with over 100,000 subscribers that are fully dedicated to your specific problem space. If you find them, you know the topic is highly searchable and heavily desired. And here is a serious pro tip for you. Go read the comments on those videos. You will find out exactly what gaps those current creators are leaving wide open, and you can swoop right in and fill them. Which brings us to part 3, daily content scheduling steps. Now this is where a lot of people mess up. Check out how we use progressive levels to build up your output. Whatever you do, do not just jump straight to level 4. You've got to start at level 1, which is outlining a schedule of posting just 1 reel at 7 a.m. PST every single day. Think of Reels as your discovery engine. They bring fresh eyeballs to your page. Once you're comfortable there, you slowly add carousels to convert those new followers, and then gradually work your way up to multiple posts a day. But here is the hard, unavoidable truth about the algorithm. Consistency is quite literally a muscle. You need to commit to level 1 for 90 days consecutively. If you miss just one single day, even if it's day 89, you have to mentally reset yourself all the way back to 0. Consistency is going to beat out sporadic viral hits every single time, hands down. The platform rewards the creators who actually show up every day. Next up, part 4, automating DMs for sales. So this is where the magic really happens. DM automation. This is the absolute secret sauce to building a truly hands-off income system. Instead of sitting there manually typing out replies to hundreds of comments, you use verified software tools like ManyChat or Ingrow. The second a follower comments a specific keyword you've set up, bam, the software instantly shoots them a direct message with a link to buy your product. It's that fast. Let's walk through this super straightforward 4-step funnel. Someone watches your reel, gets excited, and comments your keyword. Instantly, they get a DM with the link. Behind the scenes, the software tags that user in your database, logging that they're interested. Then, a few days later, it automatically sends a follow-up ping, just checking in to see if they have any questions. Research shows businesses responding to leads within 5 minutes are 9 times more likely to convert. Automation guarantees you hit that 5-minute window, effortlessly, every single time.
Okay, I absolutely love this next point. Here is an incredible psychological pro tip for your automations. Always, always use aspirational keywords. People are not going to publicly comment a word that embarrasses them. So if you're a financial coach, please don't tell people to comment debt to get your guide. Nobody wants to broadcast that. Have them comment wealth. If you're a relationship coach, tell them to comment love, not affair. Your trigger word has to reflect their positive aspirations.
And finally, Part 5, maximizing your customer value.
This is where true business scale happens. Let's say your front-end digital product goes for $27. Great, that's your starting point. But by injecting strategic upgrades right into the checkout process, the top creators out there are boosting their average order value, their AOV, from $27 all the way up to $93. That is a massive jump in pure profit. And the best part? It requires 0 extra followers and 0 extra content. It's just smart business architecture.
So how do you pull that off? Mainly through something called an order bump. It's just this little tiny checkbox they see right before they enter their credit card info. The trick is that an order bump shouldn't replace your main product. It should enhance it. The most successful bumps out there offer speed of implementation, like a fast-track 7-day guide or a done-for-you template that literally saves them from doing the heavy lifting. People will absolutely gladly pay double if it means getting their desired result faster and easier.
So, what does this all mean for you? It really begs the question, why do some creators make millions while others hear nothing but absolute crickets? It's for sure not just luck. The dividing line between burning out and building real wealth comes down to simply implementing this automated blueprint. From validating a product people actually crave, to building up that daily consistency muscle, to automating your direct messages, the tools are literally right here in front of you. The only question left is, are you ready to stop fighting the current and finally build your system?